Hello everyone, and welcome to 1.20.2. They have now released the snapshot for Minecraft 1.20.2, and the major changes include updating villagers and also wandering traders. The first major change, is that you can now trade a whole lot more with wandering traders. You can now get emeralds from selling stuff to wandering traders. As you can see, here are some of the trades. They trade for water bottles and water buckets and hay bales. Those are the only examples I've found as of yet, although I'm not sure as to the limits of what they will trade for. There's also been a massive nerfing of the villages. So all the villages are now a whole lot more expensive, and some enchantments from the librarians can now only be obtained from specific villages. So if you're in a plains village, you will be able to get certain enchantments. If you are in a tiger village, you'll be able to get certain enchantments. If you're in one of those icy villages, then you'll also be able to get other enchantments. So let's just have a quick look at some of the trades. So here we have a plains librarian, and he's maxed out to master. As you can see, we've got standard trades. You can get Punch 1, Smite 4, and his highest level book trade is Protection 3. They no longer sell. There's a whole lot of books they no longer sell, and they only go up to certain levels as well. Here we have the Cartographer, which will now sell you. Not only will they sell you an Ocean Explorer map and a Woodland Explorer map, they will also now sell you maps to other villages. So as you can see, you can get a tiger village map here, and that will lead you to another village. Over here we have the toolsmith, which will now trade pretty much the same. This one hasn't changed all too much. The farmer will also not be changed all that much. They're pretty much the same. The armorer, on the other hand, now has a massive change to it. You now have to trade both diamonds and emeralds to get diamond armor, which is a massive thing. Obviously this is going to reduce the price of diamond armor, but you still have to have diamonds to get diamond armor, so you can't just get diamond armor just for emeralds. You can do that with iron, but no longer with diamond. Over here we have the stonemason, and he's pretty much the same. So those are the major changes, some of the major changes to all of the villages over here that have been introduced in the snapshot of 1.19.2. I believe it is now also possible to trade with a wandering trader to get an invisibility potion, but I'm not entirely sure. Yes, here we go. So 5 emeralds and you can get an invisibility potion, which means you won't have to go to the nether to do brewing to get this now. You can just trade with a wandering trader, which is excellent. You can also get glowstone from them now, which is going to make going to the nether a whole lot less necessary. And 1 water bottle for an emerald. You can also do that trade as well. So yeah, that's a pretty big update, I think. There's quite a few changes going on in this particular update here. The next change is in relation to skulk sensors. So now I believe they now detect when a player uses a Totem of Undying, or when a witch throws a potion and other things like that. I'm fairly certain are now detectable by the shulker box. Not the shulker box. The skulker. Skulk. That's not a real thing. The skulk sensor. So yeah, and there's a whole loot table of which particular enchantments you can get from which particular villages. So plains will sell protection and unbreaking. I'm pretty sure the ice villages will sell you silk touch, which sort of makes sense because they're near ice, so you need that to mine the ice. And there is a whole bunch of others that I don't yet know, but there's a whole loot table you can go look up on the wiki if you want. And yeah, that's the latest, biggest and greatest update to the villages in 1.20.2. So far as I know, this is all just experimental, so these changes may not be permanent. I think they just want feedback at the moment to decide whether or not they're going to go through with installing them into the actual update. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you really need to know. There's probably a few other details I missed out, but those are the big changes. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.